Hello and welcome to Stocks Advisor channel. Here at our channel we are looking for interesting buy opportunities for US-based stocks. Today we will talk about Hamilton Beach Brands Holding Company, HBB, traded at New York Stock Exchange. Well, it finished the latest trading session with a very interesting combination of candles. So it was white, and the last one was hammer-like but very bullish momentarily with 1307 and the price. And the question is what's next, because the question is mainly like, is it really going to pierce high and reach the levels of very first resist around 1480 or even higher up to 1720, 30, or is it going to decline? Well, for this we need to understand what is actually happening here from chart point of view and from technical point of view. And that is, of course, what we can see after having a long time this descending pattern. It was two times confirmed, let's say, tested with breaking through, but then the price returned and exactly this trend was continued. Now we finally had from June actually an uptrend move. Once we tested here by end of June moving average 200, this red line, by the way, here we have three moving averages, 20, 50 and 200 being green, blue and red line correspondingly. So what was happening here by end of June, we tested the red line, the moving average 200. Then the decline was taking place, kind of didn't work, didn't pass through. Then we were descending, having this kind of corrective channel, which was almost parallel to the previous one, to descending one, which was actually quite good news. Here we had it, and once this was finished, a little bit skewer, and when this was finished, we started another attempt to pierce through the moving average 200. This happened indeed after having again some fight here. We were forming some flag. And now this flag was actually, this triangle was pierced positively, and it seems like it's going to go higher because it was test. But we also now need to look in a more close situation what was happening here latest few days. We had quite high upward shadow previously, and in this trade quite high low shadow, so there was a lot of volatility actually on the entire range of trade that was taking place between 1307 and the moving average 200. It was fight. It was not really decisive victory between of bulls or bears, but still it's bullish. So what might be happening, also take into account that moving average 20 is very accelerative. Here you see it spinning up, so it should start a new wave similar to the pattern between moving averages 20 and 50 that was happening here between in the actually June, August. So momentarily this could be extremely bullish. We could go at least to the level of volatility, of next volatility, which is 14, and we might even try to test next resist level. So I would say this area actually will be the place where the main battle will happen. So we can enter, if you're already in the position, you can wait till here and we can enter until those. So this would be, let's say, expectable level of growth. And if you would continue this trend line, actually you can see that indeed is also kind of here. So this dashed line, let's make it dashed, will be the very major resist level. So when we touch it, we might have very strong decline, similarly as we had, for example, here in November previous year, and also by end of February here. So these could be similar downtrends. And once we reach here, we can have again a declining effect. So how to trade here? If you're already in position, I would wait until this line. It might still a little bit slide down towards moving average 200, and that would be our entering opportunity if you are not yet in position, because we need to trade it safe. So if it will be sliding down, anything between current moving averages 20, 50 and 200, a little bit high actually, this shadow, bottom of the shadow will be our first entry opportunity. So 1192 at 1238, and then exiting somewhere here. If it goes even higher, even lower, then what we need to do, we just take the mid of it's a classical approach, the mid of the end of previous channel and the top of it, and this will be our second entry opportunity. And then usually rebounds, but then it's a quick rebounds will take place, and then further descending will be observed. If this is going to happen, you don't need to wait too long to sell. Whenever you have profit up to 7% from average price, just do it, because Usually it might have like down, up a little bit, and then further down. And if we go further, well, we need to look historically for so-called doomsday's level, the very lowest, where we can just keep some money to buy through, and that would be actually it. So it will be a little bit smaller. It will be between 710 and 782. So 3 levels to enter. First one with immediate exit here at in the vicinity of 1450. Second level and the third level. Now, how we buy through those? The buying strategy is actually non-linear. Here, classical 5-portion play, meaning that the money you would like to play here, you can split in 5 portions, then you can buy with 1 portion at the first level, with 2 portions at the second level, and keep another 2 portions just for the very nasty action, if any taking place. Then you can buy the third level. This way, the rebounds, you will be able not only to recover from your losses, but also make some profit. With this being said, that's all for HBB. Momentarily very bullish. Could be actually even full reverse of the trend and go higher, then it's of course nice, but we don't need to forget about these two situations in November and in June, so it might show similar. But overall, of course, trend looks like kind of reversing, so for a longer term, it's actually very positive. So the levels we discussed here for average down, it's more like for safety. With this being said, that's all for HBB. If you like this way of trading and analysis and mitigating of risks and profitability, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Press the bell button. This way you will not miss our new videos and new interesting discussions for US-based stocks.